Welcome to Goonies World. My name is Goonie, also known as Colin, and I am joined by Lunicorn, also known as Lynn.
Hello. Good evening.
And Meanie, also known as Ryan.
Well, hello.
And Johnny Fabro, also known as Sean.
Hey.
And we're going to play a little game that Sean has designed called... What is the fucking name of it?
Terminal Force.
Terminal Force.
1970s vigilante action RPG.
That's right. This game replicates the fast, lethal, and morally unflinching style of the 1970s vigilante Pulp Fiction. So think, Mac Bolan, the Executioner, the Death Merchant, the Destroyer, the Butcher, the Revenger, the Assassin, the Terminator, not Arnold, different Terminator, and yes, even, we just found out, the Penetrator. Look it up. And we pump all that action into an ironic rules-light RPG, and I don't mean rocket-propelled grenade in this genre that could be taken for such, but we do mean role-playing game. And if you're interested in playing it yourself or checking out the rules, you can get a copy of it at nerdglowson.com. And we also want to thank our good buddy Rev, also known as Scott, for the music you're hearing right now. He wrote an entire soundtrack for this game. And he also did the art for it. And you can hear more of his music at brightonstreetghost.bandcamp.com. But each of our regular players has created a 1970s vigilante. So let's meet them. You can briefly tell us who you are, what the press calls you, why you've taken the law into your own hands. And I always like to start in the order they were created in, so let's start with Ryan.
Well, my character's name is Max Caliber, and that's exactly what he has, a 44 Magnum. It's way oversized. It's way too big for him. I mean, he's not even like the small guy, but this gun is just, it's ridiculous, and it somehow he keeps it in this shoulder holster, which is concealed underneath his sort of leisure suit. He wears this sort of plaid green polyester like leisure suit. It's horrible and gross, and incongruously, like the shirt he wears underneath it is like a Hawaiian shirt. It's like unbuttoned halfway down his hairy chest, and he's got like a big old Texan style belt buckle, and sort of like was like a Farrah Fawcett feathered parted in the middle style, flowy 70s hair with like these mirror aviator glasses. So that's Max Caliber.
And what do they call you? What is?
I have forgotten. Well, so the thing is, I originally was going to go with the Recoil.
Yeah,
but I think I'm changing that, and because he's using such a large caliber pistol with such a heavy load of propellant that he instead is known as the Overpenetrator. Because that's what a 44 Magnum is going to do. It's going to overpenetrate, and that's what his nickname in college was.
Okay, the Overpenetrator. Got it. All right. And why did he become a vigilante again?
Well, he was a cop, for some years, but he was just going crazy and not going crazy might be a little excessive, but I mean he was just basically doing justice his way, and eventually the captain was just like called him into the office and was like, "Man, you can't be doing this. You're crazy. You're out of control." And he's like, "Nah, man. but I'm out of your control. And he like turned over his badge, and this has been vigilante ever since.
All right. The Overpenetrator splattering across front pages of the newspaper recently, as have a few other names. There's a rash of vigilantism right now. Colin, tell us about your character.
Well, my name is Jax Rockhard, and they call me the Expunger. And I was betrayed by the government in a Black Ops mission, but I don't want to talk about it.
No.
I want to kill about it. And he wears like an army green jacket with no shirt underneath. He leaves it unbuttoned. And he's, quite muscular.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't have the body hair, though.
No.
That a lot of 70s people did have, but he doesn't have any body hair at all. And he wears jeans and combat boots, and he wears a American flag bandana. He has dark hair, and of course he's got the aviator sunglasses as well.
Mm-hmm.
And he has a van. Let's call it a brown kind of rusty Dodge van, and a rocket launcher, as well as a pistol and a knife. And yep, that's him.
All right, the Expunger, Jax Rockhard. So we've got Max Caliber, the Overpenetrator, Jax Rockhard, the Expunger, and Lynn. What do we have from you?
I will be playing Mercy. Mercy Chance is my name. My contact, I have a good girlfriend. Her name's Roxy the bartender. She's kind of criminal adjacent. If I want to, she overhears things in the bar sometimes, hears people talking, and plus how people are always willing to open up to a bartender. And so Roxy the bartender, she's my good buddy. The reason I became vigilante, I had a childhood friend who became a mob boss, and let's just say a lot of people in my neighborhood kind of went that way, went into the way of crime, and I wanted to do something good, but the police have a few too many rules that I like to follow, so I'm just trying to get a little justice my own way, but I always believe in the chance for redemption, and that's why they call me the Redeemer. But you only get one. Let's see, I drive a 1970X orange GTO. It's very fast. I'm quite proud of my car. I work on my car myself. It's one of the things I like to do. I usually am dressed in all black. That is my favorite color. And tall boots, in which I keep a Bowie knife for protection. And of course, I have a sawed-off shotgun. That's my main weapon. And I wear a red leather coat over my black leather outfit.
Okay.
And that's me, Mercy Chance.
Mercy Chance, the Redeemer. Back over these descriptions, I can see those tattered paperback covers already. So let's get into one. We're going to start off with you guys separately. You guys don't know each other. You've seen these names in the newspapers, but you work alone. You all work alone. It's a rainy autumn night in the big city. Which one? Does it really matter? It's all cities, really, isn't it? But we're at a coffee shop called Rosie's Bottomless Cafe. You may have heard of it. Now, the waitstaff isn't bottomless, though, contrary to rumors or what they say in the comic books, but the cups of coffee are bottomless. And Max Caliber is here to meet a friend, an old friend. Detective Richard Steele comes in, and he joins you at a corner booth in the back. He's always, when he there's a lot of heat on you, he says as he sits down, but I think it'd be okay to have a cup of coffee with an old friend.
Was I expecting him?
Yeah,
Okay.
You'll meet me here.
So he wasn't coming unexpectedly, is what I was getting at.
No, I don't ever come unexpected. You always get fair warning from me.
Fair enough, detective.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I know you're fighting a good fight, but there's heat on you. Just watch your ass. But I thought you want to know, we picked up a scumbag on a minor possession earlier today, and he has his address on him, scrawled on a napkin. A warehouse in the industrial district, it turns out, with today's date on it. And so I thought that was odd, so I pushed on him a little bit, And he said he had a job interview there, but we checked, and the place is actually in foreclosure. So that raised some flags. So some boys go down there, and they check the place out. They chase off some punks, and they lose them, but they find a gun. And it's not so street gun either. I didn't find out what it was, because suddenly the feds are all over the situation, and we're out. So I worked on this guy with a phone book for a while, behind closed doors, how you got to do. But, a bleeding heart lawyer shows up, police brutality, yada, yada, yada. So, I had to stop working on him. But this is all strange as shit, and I thought I'd let you know. I thought maybe you'd want to do something about it. I'd go with you, but, Vera's waiting at home for me. She's got meatloaf in the oven. I'm 2 weeks away from retirement,
So, what brought the feds in?
Well, that's exactly what I think you should find out.
Oh, so we don't even know.
Yeah. Well, I think it has something to do with this gun, that's for sure. So like I said, I heard it wasn't no street shit.
Interesting. Did you get a look at this gun by chance?
No, I didn't get a look at it. I didn't find out what it was.
I see.
I'm thinking it had to be like MP5, something like that at least.
Oh, yeah. Very interesting. Well, I think I will have to check this out. Thank you for the tip.
Oh, yeah. Coffee's on you.
Fair.
I'm 2 weeks away from retirement. I got to save every penny.
No problem. I got you. Thanks for the tip.
Yeah, all right. So about the same time in the red light district, lightning flashes on the marquee of a porno shop called Bottoms Up. And Jack's Rockhard's here to meet a friend. Ladies of the night and a few young men whistle and cat call at you as you enter. And you go back to one of the peep show booths in the back. That's where you're supposed to meet your contact. You put in a quarter. The window slides open, and your friend, the reporter Rico Casasblancas, is sitting there eating from a bag of deep-fried tacos. Hey, buddy, my girlfriend says I got to the room for a minute. Do I look pretty? What do you think?
Damn it, Rico.
Hey, thanks for meeting me. I got to be careful these days because there's a lot of heat on you. Anyway, I got a hot tip for you, okay? There's some chatter on the police scanner earlier, and they say a patrol car checked out a warehouse in the industrial district tonight, right, and chased off some punks outside, and one of them drops a handgun. My guy says it was an MP5, a submachine gun. And
That's not legal.
No, that's not something street punks carry, you know what I'm saying? It's like black market military, I'm thinking. So I showed up at the precinct, asked some questions. They give me that no comment, but you know how they do, right? So I drive down to the warehouse to see what I could see. But there's a half dozen cargo vans driving away. And get this, they got diplomatic plates issued by the fucking State Department. Too dark for me to see the country code, though. I was going to call it in, but I figured no comment, right? Okay, I got no comment for them then right now. But I figured, the expunger might want to know all about it.
You're right, I do. So you say these are spooks?
All I'm saying is diplomatic plates, It's a country code. State Department issues them.
Yeah.
People from out of town, they speed, they do whatever they want. They get diplomatic immunity.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, 6 of those vans, middle of the night. Anyway, wait a minute. Just then the screen goes down. You got to put another quarter in if you want to keep talking to them. Otherwise, we can assume that both of you guys got these addresses too.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, and about that same time, over in the Old Town district, there's rain, slamming down on a neon sign that says Roxy's Bar and Tables. And inside, Mercy Chance, sitting at the end of the bar, sipping a whiskey, brooding. And you're looking at a tattered photograph of two girls, one of them a young Mercy Chance, and the other your friend who went wrong, smiling to that class in 1965 sign, right? And Roxy, though, she comes up. She's wearing a leather vest. She's all covered with tattoos. She refreshes your drink. You gotta stop looking at that old photo, sister. It's not healthy to dwell in the past, Some friends just go bad. There ain't no saving them.
I know, Rox, but I know I can't help but remember all those times. It's just so hard to believe she'd go down a road like that.
Well, you're on the road you're on, and I try to help you on that road, as you know. So, I got some news for you, okay? Earlier, you were sleeping downstairs. Earlier, just before the rain started, 6 dudes, real scumbags. They come in and they sit at the back table by the jukebox, right? And a few minutes later, a fella comes in, a good-looking guy, if you like that kind of thing. A ginger fella, if you like that kind of thing. Nice threads, we're talking well-tailored suit. His hair was perfect. Ordered a pina colada. He was out of place in here for sure. But he passes a briefcase to the punks, and he gives them an address. So I overhear the address, and here it is. He had a European accent, so I noticed. I couldn't place it. It's not English, not German, not Russian. I don't know what it was. But he didn't stick around very long. And the punks leave right after he did. They didn't even finish their fucking hams. So it sounds like trouble to me. I thought I'd let you know about it.
Thanks, Roxy. I sure appreciate it when you give me this kind of information. I'll hunt these little MS down and see if I can take a few more criminals out of the world.
You do what you do, sister. All right. She's actually like a perfectly feminine and pleasant-looking lady. It's just for comedic effect they had an actor dub in the voice. Well, I think it's obvious what each of you has to do, which is go check out this address, right? I mean, I can't see any way out of it.
Yep.
Yeah. So later that night, we will assume you all go to the industrial district and park in out-of-the-way places and separately converge on this warehouse address. And the rain lets up a bit. Now it's just more of a light drizzle. And you're not all fully aware of each other yet, but this is what you see. There's an entrance in the front, but it's covered over with a huge sheet of plywood. There's an alley in the back with a loading dock and a garage door that's closed. There's no padlock or anything on it. It must be secured from the inside. And there's a large, bulky, obvious, state-of-the-art CCTV camera, 1970s version, mounted high up on the wall here, aimed at the garage door. You should probably just got some grainy little black and white image on a tiny monitor somewhere, but there is one aimed at the garage door. But as you're casing the place, it becomes obvious there are other people here. And your gut tells you they're not security. And you sense the presence of other apex predators. And at this point, you all slowly become aware of each other in the darkness back there in the alley. And I'll let you roleplay from here for a bit.
Well, first of all, I think I don't think Max would have been super. I mean, he would have been a little bit like tried to be a little bit inconspicuous, but he would have just rolled his fucking Corvette, like not like right up to the front of the building or whatever, but he would have just like driven by and not tried to be super crazy inconspicuous and like just parked somewhere and. Because he just doesn't give a fuck, right? So
you're definitely the first one that everybody notices, then for sure.
But yeah, so he's just parked there, and he's like he basically parks and pulls out a cigarette and starts. He's just like smoking in his driver's seat, looking like casing the joint, basically. Now does he see Jax or Mercy at this point?
Yeah, all of you would see each other, eventually once you're back here.
All right. Well, then in that case, he's sitting here, in his shut-off car, smoking a cigarette, and with the window, partially rolled down, and just basically scowling at these two, like, "What the fuck are you fuckers doing here? Who the fuck are you?"
That's right. It's a "who the fuck are you" moment.
Yeah, I will get out of my van and I will just walk up to his car. Are the windows up or down?
The driver's window is partially cracked. It's like he's just let the smoke out, basically.
got business here, buddy?
I do. Do you?
I do. Do you?
I do. Wait,
You do have business?
I do. I do, and you do, apparently. Who the hell are you, anyway?
Name's Jack Rockhart. Who the hell are you?
Max. Max Caliber.
Psh. Max?
That's
My
right.
name is Max.
Max and Jax. Wow.
Well, sounds like
Are you
we'd make a good
fellas?
team, but I work alone.
You know, I only work alone. And now there's like this lady here, too.
Yeah, I'm wondering when you fellas are gonna be done measuring your dicks.
I haven't even started measuring it yet.
Yeah,
If I was gonna measure it, it would take all night.
You got a
Yeah,
star
same.
chart.
You'd need a sextant.
I'm still pulling out the tape measure. Pulling it out and pulling it out.
So, what's your name, lady?
I'm Mercy. Mercy Chance.
All right.
Yeah, well, you know anything about a illegal gun being found here?
Yeah.
I know that some punks were overheard by a friend of mine in the bar last night, and something's supposed to be going down. She overheard this address. I don't know exactly what's happening, but I do know there is criminal activity afoot.
Well, I heard that there was some kind of possibly military surplus, or some kind of, in any case, illegal weapons in play.
Yeah, my contact said there were some vehicles with diplomatic plates seen.
I hadn't heard that. That's very interesting. Diplomatic.
Yeah, that
planes,
sounds like a
military.
extra headache.
Well, I'm sorry to say, but I think you guys should probably just go on home and let me take care of this.
No, I think I got this. Why don't you go ahead and scram? Don't get in my way. All right.
You boys should leave this to the professional.
The woman?
Really. That's right. That's right.
Professional baker, probably. Go bake some.
Speaking
bake
justice.
Go bake some cookies.
Justice cookies.
Bake some justice, not some cookies. Make your face into some justice.
That'd be like a great serial mom style vigilante, though. Like, she shows up to the drug house at the end of the street. I baked you boys some cookies. You know,
She's got
they're
an apron with some powder on it.
Betty
Rolling
Skullcracker.
pin for my melee weapon. Damn. Too bad I didn't think of that. Been hilarious.
you know, cops show up to find out what happened. She goes, "I'm confused. I'm just a little old lady.
Just a
no one's-
baker.
Yeah.
Just a sweet little baker.
Well, yeah. It does seem like these two young men are both committed to being loners, but I don't think anyone's really going to back down and go home at this point. You might have to work together just temporarily, maybe.
I know I'm not going anywhere, and I'm certainly not going to the kitchen.
Well,
Next thing you're going to want to vote. Sorry.
I'm pretty sure we already can. You missed that by a few
A
years.
couple decades, maybe. Yeah.
well,
Well, sorry, go
I'm
ahead.
going in.
Yeah. What? I'm
And-
sorry. I just keep interrupting you, and I'm done meaning to. I'm so sorry.
Well, I'm going in, and you can follow if you want.
No, I'll go in, and you can follow if you want.
No, well, we'll stand
Well, they're arguing. I'm gonna
horizontal.
I'm gonna go open the door
Okay.
I'll tell you what.
or try.
And she's like walking over to the thing to open the door, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'll tell you what. We can hold hands, and we'll go in at the exact same time, and then neither of us will be going first.
Side by side. But I'm a little bit. My feet are longer, so I'm technically ahead of you.
Okay. Leader by a toe or head. Anyway, when you go, as you're walking up to the entrance, and I say it's just the garage entrance, the front's all boarded up, and you realize if you go all the way up to the garage, you're going to walk into the view of the, that camera. It's an old camera. It's the 70s. It's just aimed right at the garage. It's not, moving around or swiveling or anything. But I'll point that out if you care. Go any further towards the garage, then you'll be on camera.
Has anyone gotten his spray paint, perchance?
Well, I got something better than spray paint. I mean, and Max's instinct is just to shoot the fucking camera, so.
I know it is, but before you do, I will point out, I didn't say this before we started. We're going to use the rules for heat here, which with loud actions generating +1 heat. And like when a certain number of heat is achieved, then trouble would be inevitable. But it probably wouldn't be just a 1. It'd be between 1 and 6 heat.
Is there any way I can pull up my van in front of the camera to where it gives us some kind of blockage or something?
No.
Okay.
They'll be able to see you next to a van as you were messing with the garage. And they would certainly see a van if anyone was watching.
Yeah. That's some kind of camera up there.
Yeah. But yeah, there's any number of ways to deal with it, and don't be afraid to bring the heat. Heat's coming your way one way or the other, But it's mounted up above, looking down, and yeah, you could shoot it. You could climb up there and just rip it off.
I was just going to ask if I could scale the the building.
Well, why don't you try to scale? That'd be one way to do it. 'Cause it's probably connected with wires or something, right? You can snip a wire maybe. But go ahead and roll a d6 and add your force, probably.
Okay.
Pump those legs up that pipe and the drain pipe. And 4 or higher is success. If you get a 6 or more, then that's success with overkill even.
Now, I have a 3.
Well, you turn it off all right, but you just got a sick feeling in your heart someone's going to notice that the screen just went blank, for sure. And but it's definitely off. That camera's not working.
Perhaps we should hide behind the corner. I'm sure they will send only 1 or 2 at a time to investigate when they notice the camera off. And perhaps we can ambush and pick them off one by one as they come out.
Max Caliber doesn't hide.
Well, and I'll be transparent too. What that means, there's +1 heat now. Somebody's like, huh. It could be as simple as a guy going, huh, taps the side of the monitor, sits back down, finishes his donut. Everything's a little bit more on alert. And I'll be real transparent too, just for tension. It's 3 heat's the magic number in this situation. You guys are at 1 heat right now. Ooh, wait a minute. Okay. So.
But I do think the lady has a good idea. Maybe we should wait and see if someone comes out to investigate, and we can question them or kill them or whatever.
Perhaps we might try a ruse, a bit of a ruse. I'm awfully good at playing a damsel in distress. I'll just have to hide my shotgun in my coat.
Well, no one comes out real quickly.
Oh, I'm tired of waiting. I'm going in. I can only wait like a couple of seconds.
No, I'm going in.
Well, we talked about this.
At the exact same time, you guys do what? You grab the garage door, try to open it? or when you say
Yeah.
you're going in? Yeah.
I mean, that's what I was going to do, is just lift it up all of a sudden.
You lift it up, it stops. You know, it's obviously secure from the inside, but there's a very small gap in between the garage door and the wall. Now you might be able to pop the latch just enough, to open it if somebody could make an edge roll.
Well, I'm an edgelord, so I
And-
can. No, I actually only have a +0 in that.
Well, I'm in.
Okay.
Metagaming.
Edge lord.
+1.
I have a +2, and I rolled a 1, so I have a 3.
All right, well, you open it all right, but he's loud. We're at +2 heat now, so just enough to get in. You stop the loud noise. So, anyone want to slide on their tummy through that open doorway and get in?
Yeah.
I assume you don't want to make more noise, but you can start shooting any time, obviously. But you probably want to get a look at what you're going to go in here and see. So we'll assume
Yeah.
you're all
Crawling.
crawling in, and you stand up. Now you see the inside of this warehouse. It's vast in here, and the light is pretty dim. But there's a catwalk on the side opposite the garage door, and between you and it are half a dozen pretty big crates, like one crate per van-sized crates, with red stencils on it that say Project Kill Chain. And there's a suspended lighting rig up on the ceiling. And I guess you would have noticed this from outside, but on one wall is a huge industrial fan. It's spinning rather rapidly, making a whirring sound. So that's one reason why, soft noise, necessarily, like anything less than a gunshot, only brings a little heat, right? Because there's a lot of white noise in here. And there's a forklift in the back, and there's several big fuel tanks standing over in one back corner by the forklift. And you can see there are people moving around here, shadows. You guys, in action movies, they can always count how many. I spot 12 thugs, that type of thing. There's at least 12 dudes walking around in here, and there's someone up on the catwalk too. A dude wearing bell bottoms and a wide-collared mustard colored shirt and slick back hair, smoking a cigarette. And he's got an Uzi. And it's all rather dim, but you can tell that all these 12 guys wandering around here in between the stacks are armed with Uzis and knives. You're not really in their direct, view. The garage door is kind of off to the side. So you didn't open it all the way. It's made a little noise, but so far you've been lucky. That's what you can see in here. You guys, they have no idea you're here yet.
Is there anything I can quickly dive behind?
One of these huge crates that say, Project Kill Chain crates. Yeah, the way they're laid around is just perfect for people to be running around and sneaking through and hiding behind and peeking around. And they offer a lot of cover. In fact, at any given time, some of the dozen guys you see wandering around in here aren't in your direct view because they're kind of walking amongst the crates themselves.
Yeah, I will do that. I will dive behind one of the crates.
All right. What about the rest of you guys?
All right. Well, so it's kind of a warehouse. There's a bunch of crates. There's dudes walking around. A catwalk? Is that what they were?
There's one guy up on a catwalk. On the catwalk, yeah. And
On the
then
catwalk.
there's other guys walking around on the grounds, on the floor, the main floor.
Got it.
Yeah.
And where's this giant fan?
It's on the wall to your left.
Got it.
Yeah. Left of the garage door.
And
Yeah.
can we see from here to where the security monitoring station would be, or is that not visible from here?
There's actually over at the back by the fuel pumps. There's a little office, and by the fuel tanks and the forklift. There's a small office, presumably in there.
Right. Is there a vantage, a spot I could get to quickly where I could start snooping through the crates?
You could just only if you were super quiet. You can get to a crate right now. Because Goonie, in fact, your friend just dived behind a crate. And these are big crates, too, so, you can crouch. But opening one up, would be risky, yeah. If you failed to do it quietly, they'd notice. Shit would start. No way to open a crate in absolute safety without possibly being noticed.
Well, I'm going to do that and take the risk.
They should take the risk. You're a vigilante. I'm surprised if shit hasn't gone down already. I figured you guys were going to drive a van through the door or something.
What am I rolling to attempt to do this discreetly?
Just make it. I would say it's just an edge roll. And
well, that will be a 4.
that'll be a 4, so that's success. So you've got it open just enough to peek in. It's just one of them. But I don't know how much you know about computers.
Nothing.
But well, there's ruggedized electronics, might be a way that you would understand it, and thick wiring harnesses and big connectors. And you do know a little bit about radio. You've got a nice radio in your, in the boot of your car. And so there's like radio transceivers and dials and switches. And you'd have to dig through it, but there's some that type of thing. And that's what's in this particular crate. And so far, no one's really noticed you guys yet. So wandering about. So that's what you see in that one. Components, components for something else that you don't fully understand. But, your friend there is sitting right by you. I guess it's the same crate, right, that you guys were diving towards. You've done some military black ops work. All this screams like military targeting system parts to anyone with a...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's no weapons in this crate, but it's stuff that could be used to build a thing that would tell a weapon where to hit. Yeah. And so far, you've been lucky. No one's noticed yet, but it's getting close. These guys are wandering around nearby.
This is stuff that you wouldn't find normally in the hands of street gangs or punks.
No, it looks expensive.
Someone's paying for all this. Maybe those foreign diplomats.
I would like to. So, we have 6 crates that came out of the vans. What else is in this is this like a big warehouse with shelves of stuff?
No, the only stuff's in here is these big crates and the fuel tanks and the forklift and the little office and a big industrial fan. And in fact, it's a miracle you guys haven't been seen yet. In fact, I think this is the perfect place for, So, hey, what are you doing? The guy turns around. Is it possible? It's been a long time, and you're already at 2 heat, and you're spotted by a guy. He comes right around the corner. He's got his gun out, his Uzi, his knife, and he's gonna shoot first and ask questions later. You guys better do something about it, and all you gotta do is just roll your dice and try to kill him. He's a thug, though. All you need is a 2 to hit him. And you guys can go with whoever thinks that they're fastest and wants to go first.
Yeah. I shot, but I only rolled a 1.
No. Well, you actually take a hit. Boom! You're hit. Boom! Take 1 hit. And
I rolled a 3.
Yeah. Well, you take him out. And give yourself a cool too, because you got and I'm always not looking at the screen either, and there's no initiative system in this game, so wave your hands at me, shout out, but when it's rarely going to be 3 against 1 person, because suddenly it's you 3 against 11 more plus a guy in the catwalks, and everybody just guns blazing, whatever an Uzi sounds like. I don't know, but now it's a huge, full-on firefight. What are you doing, Ryan?
Well, it seems like, given that Mercy succeeded immediately following Jax's failure that we would gain a momentum, if I am reading the rules correctly.
Well, you are. I said I wasn't going to use any of the stuff from the expansions, but then I used heat, so we can use momentum. And what do you have in mind?
Nothing. I just wanted to. I was clarifying whether we were using that or not. Basically.
Yeah, that's from the strike team. I guess you guys are a strike team. And this is rules light enough. Yeah. So you guys can have a momentum. But what are you doing right now?
Well, he's just going to pull out his gun and start shooting at people.
All right. Let's do it. Well, and as I say, there's one fella up on the catwalk who's different, from the others, and then there's all the other ones who are more like in your face. It's a short range firefight with people ducking behind crates, leaning out from behind crates and firing, ducking back behind. You want to shoot one of these? Are you shooting at the general crowd, or are you trying to target a guy who looks like he might be the boss?
He's specifically targeting the boss first.
Okay.
Oh, and that is going to be a natural 6, which, if that's an edge, if I believe it is an edge, that would be an 8.
That and not only is it a success with overkill. That guy was a henchman. You needed a 4 to hit him, but that was it. So he's either dead or whatever you want him to be. How do you take him out?
Well, he falls off the catwalk and into a crate of some kind. Or onto a crate, anyway.
He falls onto the crate and then, onto the crate and then cracks his spine and falls off to the side with a thud. And meanwhile, you don't take a hit, but they're firing at you guys, and I assume you guys are firing back. So let's see how things go with you two.
God damn it! I've only rolling ones here.
All right, well, you managed to get hit again somehow against a warehouse full of the weakest enemies. Boom! And how about you, the Redeemer? Can you redeem his gross failure?
I will try.
All right. I assume you're firing at these thugs, trying to take them out.
Yeah, 5.
Okay, that succeeds with overkill. One of the things you can do is take out an extra. I assume you'll want to do that in most cases.
Yes.
Okay, so tell us how your one bullet takes out both of those dudes.
Okay, well, it is a 12-gauge shotgun.
That's right, okay.
So I'm just going to say that the spatter pattern on it was like they were close enough together that I just got a really lucky boom, like blast through both of them.
All right, yeah, they huddled together in death up against the side of one of these crates, and of course gunfire, a fresh round of gunfire rips out everywhere. The people are shooting at you now. Max, what do you do?
Take another shot.
That's right. Like big numbers, we could take out more than one. That's what we want.
That would be 5, so that's probably enough to take 2 out.
It is enough to take 2 more out. There's only about 7 of these guys left. Now, the only way you're going to get hit, is if you fail these rolls. So, and collect, every time you get that, both you guys collect a cool point, because you got overkill, and that makes you cool. And we can talk more about cool in a minute. But what are you doing there? Can you hit something this time? Expunger. Can you expunge this place? There are 7 thugs that look like they're perfectly willing to fight to the death at this point.
Yes. So at this point, I'm gonna holster my pistol because my force is the best stat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I'm just gonna use karate because Sensei Gary has taught me well.
That's right.
I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna kick one of these dudes in the face.
All right.
And I got a 4 altogether.
There you go. Well, not only that could actually take out 2 guys. Tell us how that happened with your kick.
So I do a very high kick and land to the face, and then just sort of while the leg is still up there, I move to the kind of swivel and hit the next guy in the head as well.
Yeah, and crack. Okay. Mercy, what's up? Bullets flying all around you. Are you going to get hit, or are you going to hit somebody?
I'm going to hit somebody.
All right.
And 4 again.
Okay, there you go. Boom, boom. Now there's only 4 of these guys left. They look like their resolve might be wavering. There's a quick exchange of clips. You can hear and what do you do, Max?
Well, he's gonna see how many of these dudes. Buddy, I rolled a 1 and take a hit.
Oh no! And I didn't think people taking a hit would be that frequent in this game. But
so is it one? I assume.
But
allow me to clarify. I assume a 1 is going to be a failure no matter what, right?
Yeah. So there's always that. And on a D6, that's not insignificant, I guess. But but they're not really running, but they're trying to do a fighting retreat. As you get hit, they're moving towards the left, towards the back left in the kind of in the direction of the industrial fan, coincidentally. But anyway, they're trying to move that way while firing at you guys. And but there's only the 4 left. What do you do? Jax rock hard.
I will charge at the guy, one of the guys that's fleeing.
Yeah.
And I will try to, at the last second, I will kind of, I'll see if I can describe this, but sort of like jump in the air with my feet out and push him into the fan.
Yeah. Okay. Go for it.
Okay.
Yeah, he's running, man. You just need 2.
Well, I rolled a 1, but I have a +2.
There you go. It's just a 3. So you succeed
3.
with overkill, which certainly earned you the fan death. And just boom, boom, boom. He's just a red spray on the other side of it.
You've been expunged.
And you yourself are all bloody now. But well, there's just the 3 of them
I got
left.
some in my hair.
Yeah, you got a little in your hair. What do you do, Mercy?
I'm gonna shoot again.
Yeah.
Oh, with a 6.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Well, you take out the last. There's only 1 left, and he falls to his knees, throws down the Uzi, goes, please, I'm begging you, please, I don't know nothing, okay, I'm just a guard, just hire me right off the street, okay, please, don't hurt me, please, I don't know nothing, let me go, please, Sonny, he's the one you want. He points to the dude that fell off the catwalk, whose head's now shattered on the floor. He goes, he's the one, he's got the shipping manifest and everything, I don't know nothing, please, I'm begging you, please, don't kill me, please, I don't want to get expunged, Please don't kill me, please.
Are you going to show him mercy? Or are you going to give him 1 chance? Or should I expunge him?
No, I'm going to change my life, I promise. I'm going to open up a hot dog stand. That's it.
If I ever catch you involved in anything criminal again, I will not hesitate to blow your fucking face off.
Oh, thank you. He kisses
I will give you a chance for redemption.
He kisses your boots and runs out through the slides under the garage door.
I'm going to make sure you go and start that hot dog business, and I'm going to go.
That's right.
I'm going to be their first customer. And if it's not a good plump hot dog, you're going to get expunged.
It will. No.
It better be all beef.
It will be.
And kosher.
Kosher. That's it. I got to get back to Temple. I got to find my roots. And he gets the hell out of there. And I'm surprised you guys show mercy. That was very, very sweet of you. But by now there's some sirens, the firefight has attracted attention. And authorities will be here soon.
Let's run down and get that manifest. And
yeah.
And
see
anyone
if we
who wants
can gather
to,
any information.
And there's all kinds of Uzis. There's all kinds of Uzis laying around.
Oh, yeah. I'll grab a couple of those, too.
So it's good to have a couple of Uzis, in case you need it. Because then you have it. Right, yeah.
Take some Uzis and take a quick look in that office.
Well, the office there is indeed just, as you'd expect, the monitor from the camera, and that's about it. But on the so-called Sonny, who's laying there with his head crushed in, who was up on the dude with the mustard shirt, right? He does have shipping manifest on him. Yeah, it says Destination Union Freight Terminal Unit 317, marked for pickup E. Crow. First initial E. So
I also think that we should gather as many IDs of these criminals as we can.
well, they're not that unprofessional. None of them have brought their
None
IDs
of them
on the
have
job.
ID on them. Okay.
Yeah, but you could certainly grab up some spending cash, though. You know what I mean?
Right.
Right. But yeah, there's the shipping manifest. He has supposed to be this stuff's supposed to go to Union Freight Terminal Unit 317, and somebody named E. Crow is supposed to pick it up. That's what it says.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I know where I'm going.
I think we should take these weapons and things with us. Take their van.
Well, the
Maybe.
cops are coming. Can't be hauling too much stuff.
Well, this is true.
And I got some Uzis, and well, it takes. I can stash some of this equipment from this crate here, put it in my van, then I'm getting the hell out of here.
What about you, Max?
Well, I mean, I would prefer that these amateurs stay behind, but I can tell that, Jax is not going to listen to me, so.
No, he's probably not, yeah.
I suppose I'll have to find a way to ditch them once we get to where we're going.
All right. Well, I'll let you guys get the hell out of there. If you grab, so you can't grab all the stuff, but
Right.
If you even quickly look at some of the other crates, though, and those are also like cooling systems, like prehistoric fans and heat sinks, and mounting brackets and mechanical interfaces, and some very, very new, very, very rare solid state memory modules too. No magnetic tape for these guys. And anyway, obviously the cops will be here, and if it's even the cops who are coming, it could be freaking feds. But you guys have time to get the hell out of there. I assume you're all going to go to this, not allow the others to solo investigate, these other places. But Jax is hurt. Now, all it takes is if you got any overkill at all or higher than you need, you can eliminate a hit, with a cool point for you or anyone else. But I don't remember if you collected any cool personally during that fight.
No.
There at the end, you did. You got one.
I did?
Yeah, you got overkill when you get a cool every time you get overkill. Yeah.
Well, I'll spend a cool
Yeah.
to heal up. So at least that gives me one.
Yeah.
So I still have one hit.
You still have one hit. One of your buddies could do something for you once you get back together. I assume now you're going to your separate vehicles, though. Are you guys meeting up at the Union Freight Terminal, or do you arrange to meet somewhere else? That.
Well, that's where I was going.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that would be best.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we probably have enough time for you to converge on Union Freight Terminal there, and it's actually the rain has stopped by this point, and there's just big puddles on the streets, cast reflections of all the street lights that you drive past. And the docks district is where this is, and it always has a lot of activity, though, even at night. There's members of the stevedores union down there unloading ships, and where the docks meet this huge rail terminus is where the Union Freight Terminal is. So there are linesmen and signalmen out there working, and teamsters are supervising the loading and unloading of railroad freight. But this facility also has hundreds of temporary storage units of varying sizes, and no one challenges you as you find your way to Unit 317. And it's like essentially in the middle of a very, very long street of nothing but garage doors, right? And there's no one here to challenge you or to fight with you or mess with you at all, or even observe you getting in. But you'll have to break in, you know what I mean, to the place. So that's where you find yourselves.
And so, just for the record, before we split up in our separate vehicles to get here, I had taken a hit, but I had 2 cool points from my 2 over. So I will have bequeathed one of my cool points to heal Jax before we get here.
Yeah.
If he will take, my kind offer.
I'll take a cool.
Yeah, well, you take his shirt off a little bit there and patch him up.
Him like rubbing his nipples with cream.
Yeah,
Right,
well, my
yeah.
shirt, I always have my army jacket unbuttoned.
That's true.
So,
But everybody knows that a little nipple cream heals, gunshot wounds.
Obviously.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's a mainstay of adventure fiction, I believe, yeah. But here you are in this, anonymous island street of units, storage units, and, you can just smash the door open with a force test if you want. If you want to be careful, you can make an edge test to try to pick it or wedge it open, but it's not that critical. We just got to get it open. What do you guys want to do?
Well, I think Jack should just kick the door down.
Good, do it.
I'll do it.
I mean, that's what I think. I think that I think that Max would not want that, but
I'm going to do a karate chop.
Okay.
I can
that
smash
door.
through a cinder block. I can smash through this door.
Great. This is standard roll. Give us a 1d6. Add your force. Terminal force.
Only a 4.
All right. Well, that's a success. Well, you damaged the mechanism enough to open the place up. And inside is empty, almost. There is a dead man here with 2 bullets in his head. It's a very clean, professional job. He does have his wallet, though.
But this is E. Crow.
This is Eddie Crow. Yeah, and he's got several $100 in there, too. But there's also a cassette tape laying next to him, but somebody's, pulled the tape out. They haven't broken
pencil's for.
Yeah, well, yeah, you might be able to spool it back in with a little pencil. Yeah. If you're a person of a certain age, born in a certain era, may have some experience with that.
Yeah.
That's right.
If you have a pencil, that means you're a nerd. I don't carry pencils.
well, I think you carry one.
It's more like a mag light or something. a little more girth.
Well, do you guys want to try that?
Yes.
Okay, I guess we're going to have to assume that one of you guys in your vehicles has a cassette player. Yeah.
I think the GTO would definitely have a cassette player.
You think so? Okay.
Maybe like an
Well-
8-track player.
Probably is more likely an 8-track player at this time, but cassettes were around. I don't know if they were used in entertainment till the 80s, but nevertheless, we're too cool for 8-track, or not cool enough here in this. Yeah. Anyway, though, you could spool the tape back in painstakingly. You don't get it perfect, but when you pop it into the tape player, it says, "Hey, it's me. Dad, listen, they moved the schedule, so meet me at the Velvet Slug at midnight for next steps. All right, ask for Mr. Ginger. He'll get you to me. If I'm not there, don't trust him." And then it says, "I think Axiom's getting nervous." And that's it. That's all you can really get out of it. And
Axiom, Mr. Ginger.
you can make sense rolls real quick. You hardly ever need to make sense rolls in the world of vigilantism. But
It's unfortunate. That's my highest stat.
Well, I rolled a 6. I got a 7 altogether.
all right. Well, you succeed with overkill, by the way. So take yourself a cool point. And Axiom. There is a company called Axiom Dynamics. It's a defense contractor. They're based here in the city. And you got Overkill, so you've also heard rumors that they're not picky about who they do business with. And I think that's where we'll leave it for tonight. Obviously, the Velvet Slug at midnight, probably tonight. That doesn't leave you, leaves you a few hours. But we can worry about that next time.
Hey everyone, if you like this podcast, consider leaving us a good rating and/or review, and subscribe to us wherever you can. We've got a YouTube channel and a Discord server, as well as merchandise available at TeePublic. Find our website at GooniesWorldPodcast.com. Email us at GooniesWorldPodcast@gmail.com. You can find all those links and more at Linktree/GooniesWorld. Thanks for listening.